Hey guys, Catman Awesome 9 here, with a new deck profile, which I haven't done one of these in a while, and I hope you guys are okay with it. There are some proxies, and I hate it when I have to give you guys profiles of proxies, but I don't have time to get on the computer tonight, and this is something I have almost everything for in real life, but like 4 cards, so really no big deal. It's just like Gladiator Beasts, isn't it? But I hope you guys like this. It is a Stardust Dragon Assault Mode deck, as you can tell. And this deck, I've gotten mixed reactions. There are a lot of people who say that Stardust Dragon Assault Mode is such a troll, and it's so stupid that you get a Solemn just for sacking a monster that comes back every single turn, and who cares? But, I always thought it was kind of funny. This deck, I want to give a big shout out to Oblivion. Pretty sure a lot of people, you guys know who he is. He's got a YouTube channel, and he does some really good deck profiles, but he inspired me. I just watched him play an Inari scrap deck, Fire Inari, which this deck runs that engine, and it inspired me to build an Inari Fire deck, because I remembered that I just pulled a third one the other day, and I was like, maybe I could use that. So we'll go ahead and we'll go through this deck, and we'll talk about some of the stuff and the engine and whatnot. This is really awkward for me, but okay. So we got our 3 Stardust Dragon Assault modes, because yeah, he's your assault mode. He's how you win. He's what you're trying to do the whole game. We got 3 Flamveil Fire Dog, because he gets out your Flamveil Magician, and he can get out your Inari Fire. He can get out a lot of good things. He's a 19 beat stick, and of course with the common reprints out of the new structure deck, who cares? You got him basically extra. And here is the card that I was talking about, Inari Fire. This card's been out it came out in Cosmo Blazer, and it didn't get a lot of talk about it, but it's an interesting card. If you can only control one face-up Inari Fire. If you control a spellcaster type monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your next standby phase, after this card in the field was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon it from your graveyard. So, if you set it and it gets Dark Hold, if you summon it and it gets Dark Hold, it gets Mirror Forced, any of that, it'll come back on your next standby phase. Now, the really important thing about this is if you open this plus Magician, this plus Summoner Monk, and, I mean, there are a lot of big plays you can go for, but Inari Fire gives you options. Like, you can turn one, if you open this Summoner Monk and a spell card, that's turn 1's Shockmaster, which is always good. And it's just a nice extra thing. It's also a 200 defense, so it's a rekindling target. Here we got the 3 Flamveil Magician. I've had these cards forever. I've never really liked Flamveil Magician. I always thought he was kind of stupid, but he is a level 4 spellcaster tuner, and he's super easy to get out. So, plus. These are my three proxies in the main deck, which are all Assault Beasts. Now, Assault Beast, which you guys probably don't know what it is, because it came out in Crimson Crisis, and it was just one of those Assault Mode cards that they gave you, like Assault Mercenary and those kind of things. And it's a 1900 Earth-type Beast Warrior, and you can discard it to add an Assault Mode activate from your deck to your hand. So it's your Searcher, kind of like Harpy Queen. If you want to compare it to anything that's going to be played in the actual meta, that's what it's kind of like. It's also tankyable, so that gives you 9 chances to get your Assault Mode activate, which is just insane, because if you draw this, Tanky or Assault Mode activate. It's pretty awesome. Super, super helpful in your consistency. And I think that's the end of the end of the monsters, 2 Summoner Monk, because he's Summoner Monk, and he's a level 4 that special summons level 4 for a spell card, which there are a lot of in this deck. Onto the spell, you have your Trinity, the Reborn Darkhold Heavy Storm. 2 dualities, because you can never have too many extra adds to your hand, plus you can ditch it if you want a special summon with Summoner Monk. 2 Rekindlings. Some people would run 3. You only really need 2, because Rekindling in this deck is just kind of a comeback card or a messing around. Like, if you really have to beat them, like, that turn, you know, Flamveil Magician plus Fire Dog, make Stardust, Rekindling, make another Stardust. If you have 2 Assault Mode activates in hand, which can happen. And there you go, there's 2 Assault Modes on your board. and that's 2 Solemns per turn. Pretty much. Or monster effects, so I don't really know what that goes into. 3 MST, because I do not like back row, plus I needed another target. I needed one more card, and I figured, why not throw in another target for Summoner Monk. Then we run the 3 Tenki, because you can never have too many Tenkies. You don't even have to use it to search, so, I mean, if it comes down to where you have nothing, you can always just use it to pump up your Assault Beast and make him like a 2100 and start attacking with him. 3 Assault Teleport. This lets you send your Assault Mode cards back from your hand into the deck, and Assault Mode Activate will only special summon out of the deck, so you never want to draw them, and this is, you put it back and draw 2, so that's always nice. 3 Assault Mode Activates and Traps, because it's Assault Mode Activate. You need it to special summon Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, because it's bottomless, and 2 Torrentials, because it's torrential. And I always run those cards. Now, in the extra deck, I am missing 1 Stardust Dragon, and I'm still trying to think about what else to run, so we'll just go through what I've got right now. We've got 1 Crimson Blader, 2 Stardust, I want a 3rd one, though. 2 Scrap Dragon, because it's very accessible. 1 Thought Ruler, because, it's extra life point gain. It's a nice big 2700. For the Exceeds, I got 1 Roach, 2 Shockmasters, because it's very easy to make. 2 Utopias, because I couldn't think of anything else, and a Gemnite Pearl, because it's a big beat stick. So there you have it. That is my Inari Fire Engine Assault Mode deck. I surprised the deck. I haven't seen anything of it on YouTube, which is kind of silly, if you ask me, considering all the Assault Mode variants. You got Hunter Assault Mode, which was one that I really liked, but after messing around with this one a little bit, checking it out, thinking about it, I think this might even be more consistent. And I do hope to play this in real life, so as soon as I get a Stardust Dragon and those 3 Assault Beasts, I will probably play this at my locals a lot, and people will get mad at me because they'll be like, that's stupid, you can get out 3 Stardust Dragon Assault Modes in 2 turns. And I'll be like, yep, I know. GG. But anyway, really, there's a lot of surprising things since Cosmo Blazer that have actually changed this deck a lot, and, I mean, 6 cards. All 6 of them. And in the extra deck, that's Crimson Blader, so that's 7 cards from Cosmo Blazer in this set. And with Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy coming out, I hope to see some more Rank 4s and different stuff. That I like this. I like Assault Mode decks, and I'd like to see more of them played. I feel kind of sad that the only really good Assault Mode was Stardust Dragon, because there's Assault Mode Colossal Fighter, Assault Mode Red Dragon Archfiend, and Assault Mode Doomkaiser Dragon, and Arcanite Magician. They did make 5 different Assault Mode monsters. 4 of them were really bad, and 1 of them was good enough to play, so that's what we've all decided. And they were not that good. I've seen them. The Arcanite Magician sounds really cool, but I have him. I have him, and I used to have the Colossal Fighter. And the Colossal Fighter, I can't remember what he does. I can't even remember what he does. I think he just starts out with more attack. I think he starts out with like 3,300 attack, and he gains 100, and all your opponent's monsters lose 100 for each warrior. And, oh god. Oh, Arcanite Magician, he gets 2 on him, but he starts out at 1,900, so it makes him a 29, which is really good. But his effect is to send, you have to get rid of 2 spell counters from him to destroy everything on the field, not from anywhere. And taking a 2,900 down to 1,900, down to 900, or is he a 29? Yeah, he's a 29. He gains 1,000 for each, I think. I can't really remember, because he's 500 more attack. So yeah, then he starts at 900. But taking the monster from 2,900 down to 900 just to swing on people is kind of silly. And yeah. But anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a lot more upbeat than yesterday's video. Pretty happy about that, and I hope that somebody takes this deck and plays it online and puts up gameplays of it, because my screen recorder software is awful. And if I can find something better, I'll use it. And I already used my Camtasia free trial, and I don't feel like paying for it, so, you know, that's out. And trying all the other stuff out, it's just way too laggy on DevPro and on Dueling Network, and I just don't like the quality. But that's all from me, Catman Awesome 9, signing out.